is a Bramble Jam podcast.
It's Friday, December 18th, and Christmas starts right now. You should not work again until the new year, which means take that day off. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, jingle bells. Wave that sausage, wave that sausage. Yeah, boy. Christmas. Oh, yeah. Do you think when we come back in January, we'll still have this cool set? Or do you think it'll be something else?
I don't know.
Take the day off, everybody.
I think it's going to be something else.
By the time in January, first week, you think it'll still be something
It's
else?
hard to say.
It's hard to say what it is I see in you.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Wonder
take it.
if I'll always be with you.
Man, oh, I'm so excited for today. You smell the Christmas? Do you smell it?
Oh, yeah.
I asked you to wear a sweater.
You did not.
I did.
You never sent that to me at all.
It
Didn't text me.
It should be
email me,
implied. It's the last.
But you didn't ask me.
Sorry. I thought you would wear a sweater.
No.
Wear your pearls.
Wait. Oh my gosh. The dumbest bit. And it just will not go away. I think it's something we're going to be saying for a long time.
Wear your pearls, man.
It's the new platter boy, I feel like.
Oh, it is a new platter boy. Hey, man.
What's up?
Merry Christmas.
You excited about that Christmas break?
So excited about that
Starts
Christmas break. Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right after this.
Right now.
Man, my head's getting really hot in this thing.
You going to take it off?
I do. Can I?
Wear your pearls.
Thank you.
Hey.
No,
Yeah.
that's backhanded.
Well, you know.
You know. If you know, you know.
Guess what today is, Dan?
Is it Christmas Day?
No. It's the 18th.
Okay.
Guess what today is?
National Christmas Cookie Day.
No.
National Kris Kringle Day.
No.
National Santa's Little Helper Day.
No.
National Reindeer on My Roof Day.
No.
National Holly Jolly Day.
No.
National Ho Hos and Dodos
It is
Day.
Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day.
What?
It is Answer the Phone Like
How am
Buddy
I supposed
the
to give
Elf
you a
Day.
history of that day?
Well, we're going to get to that in just a second because, as a matter of fact, Dan, I was watching Elf last night.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
And do you know the scene? You know the scene where Buddy sees that picture of his dad, his real dad for the
Yes.
first time. He
Yes.
looks like Peyton Manning a little bit, and he's just like, "What? This is crazy." And he goes and he's stomping through the forest. And
Yeah.
he gets on the ice and he's trying to get to New York.
Yeah. Narwhal comes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was watching. Somehow, my kid got the remote, went to a different language. I don't know what language it was. But whatever language my son changed the movie to, when the narwhal comes up and says, "Hey, buddy, help me find your dad," it came out like, "Hey, if Dan knows about answering the telephone to like Buddy the Elf Day."
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Whoa!
And you would think that this has to do with Buddy the Elf, the Will Ferrell cinematic vehicle. It does not. It has to do with an old radio serial called Hey, What's Your Problem? It aired in the 1920s and 30s. It was a sassy coming-of-age serialized drama, 15 minutes a day, about a group a family growing up poor. And there was a youngest son, and his name was Buddy the Elf. I don't know why they called him the Elf. I think it was radio. It was implied that he was short, but Buddy had a filthy mouth. I mean, just profane.
Sure.
And there was nothing they could do. Mama Garrity, Papa Garrity, they tried everything they could.
Buddy Garrity?
But you're a step ahead of me.
Sorry, everyone.
To try to get him to stop talking so terribly. And it became a thing. People, the kids would listen to the radio show. Hey, what's your problem? And they would start talking like Buddy and mouthing off to their parents. And parents didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. And so it was almost like Halloween. What they did was December 18th every year, they established National Talk Like Buddy the Elf Day. And it was the one day a year you could talk however you wanted to talk to your parents for that one day a year. And so it became such a tradition. It just carried over time. And that is why Friday Night Lights, Buddy Garrity's named the way he's named.
That's so interesting because today's day is answer the telephone like Buddy the Elf.
And that's and that's what I mean. He would answer the telephone. I forgot that bit. I was trying to hurry.
They would talk to their parents over the phone?
Yeah. Yeah, you could call them. If you got them in person, it's a no-go. You got to do it on the phone.
You can only talk like Buddy Garrity, Buddy the Elf
on the phone to your parents.
Interesting. That seems like not a lot of people would get to participate.
Hey, what's your problem?
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is saying, it has to do with the movie and, it's a funny bit like before Christmas break, use the hashtag answer the phone like Buddy the Elf Day and show yourself answering a phone at work like Buddy the Elf. But I think your version is better.
Of course it is because it's true.
Yeah.
What do you want from
Buddy the Elf? What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
I actually really grew up. I always liked green.
Wow.
Christmas.
Christmas. David, I love this day. I think it's a day that you should absolutely do. If you're in the office, if you're getting your calls patched to your phone at home, whatever it is, answer the phone like Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, no one's going to think it. Yeah, they're going to think it's awesome.
People will love it. They'll think you'll get a good giggle. You'll probably get more business.
Is there another bit aside from Buddy the Elf? What's your favorite color? Is there another way he answers the phone? I think that's the only time he answers the phone.
So that's what you got to do.
There you have it.
But people will love it. People
will love it.
And then I guess you're supposed to post it to social medias.
Yeah, sure, we can do that
if you want to do that. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Dan, we're talking about Elf today, or Buddy Garrity, either one. And so we wanted to, in order to rein in the Christmas season.
Yeah,
we want to know
to rein in the Christmas season, just to keep it in check, like to really
to ring
in the Christmas season.
Yeah, that's it. That's
to rein it in.
That's the one.
You don't want to get it out of hand.
No, you don't want the Christmas season's timid, baby. Wear your pearls. We want to know what your favorite Christmas movie is and why.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get to those. And there are some on here that I'm sure you will have a field day with, Dan.
No.
No. But until then, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back.
It's 5 a.m. here in the studio, but it sure feels like 2:30 in the afternoon.
I am so tired. Tired.
I can tell. You need some beans to wake you up.
Give me those sweet beans.
Sweet beans, baby.
Dan, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Here's the thing: is Elf actually It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas movie, and I think we can unequivocally say that. But I watch Elf every year. It's the only Christmas movie that I watch every year without fail. I always watch it. So I have to say my favorite one is Elf. And I've resisted just putting a rubber stamp on that for so long, and I don't know why. It's delightful. It's a really fun movie. It's really sweet. Such a quotable movie. Great performances. Super fun. Here for Elf. Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas movie. What is your answer? But it cannot be Polar Express.
No, it won't be. Okay. I think my favorite is The Christmas Story.
Really?
I think it's the perfect. It encompasses the Christmas season as a kid perfectly.
Yeah, so no baby Jesus at all, huh?
As a kid.
For you, none. Don't even care about the Lord and Savior, Jesus, being born. Perfect. And it encapsulates it all, that Christmas story.
Well,
Red Ryder BB gun and
compared to the BB gun, what I'm trying to say, if you'll give me a second, Dan, is that it encompasses the feeling that a kid has at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So I think
that's better. It's better to say it that way, I would say.
It encompasses the Christmas season and what it means to me and to all perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, fudge.
We had a lot of great answers, Dan. What do you see?
Rena coming in hot with the holiday. Lord help me. I just can't. The holiday is such an impossible sit through of a movie. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, Rena. I respect you for loving it. I can't stand it. I remember watching it once and wanting my time back.
Andy says it's a tie between White Christmas and Die Hard. Dan, Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, Die Hard is a
Why?
Christmas movie. Well, one, it centers around a Christmas Eve party, and it takes place on Christmas Eve. I don't know what else you like. He's saving people on Christmas. He's giving a gift of life on Christmas Eve. Just because it's not all happy and merry doesn't make it not a Christmas movie. Like, we don't need to box in Christmas movies to just the warm and fuzzy feels. Like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. End of discussion.
Mm-hmm. My thought, thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Is that it is, and the only reason I say this because my default would be no, not enough Christmas. You get the feels at the beginning and you get them at the end, but in the middle there's a lack of it. But if you are to say like somebody saving something and doing shenanigans at Christmas isn't a Christmas movie, then by default, Home Alone would also then not be a Christmas movie because that movie is based around Kevin McAllister at Christmas time getting rid of the burglars who are breaking into his house. So it's the same thing. So everyone would say that Home Alone is a Christmas movie. And so if you are saying that, then you also have to come to terms with it.
I made my argument for you.
You have to come to terms with it. I've come to terms with that.
You didn't. The best part of Andy's answer, it's a tie between White Christmas and Die Hard. She says White Christmas has stunning costumes and Danny Kaye. Die Hard has explosions and Hans Gruber. I cannot pick one over the other. That's a great answer. Love it.
Ashlyn Stone says Christmas Vacation. Lots of people say that, but that's not why I'm reading her answer. She says, my favorite underdog goes to Jingle All the Way. That's what I'm talking about because it's hardly ever on during the holidays, but it's a goodie. And I agree, Ashlyn. I watch Jingle All the Way every Christmas.
The two movies that Bran and I argue about when it comes to Christmas movies and if they're any good or not. Jack Frost, an exception, obviously. The two that we argue about are Polar Express and Jingle All the Way. I think Jingle All the Way is a mess. I thought it was a mess when I saw it when I was like 11 years old. So I've thought this since I saw it. I was a huge Sinbad fan, big fan of the bad.
It doesn't matter that it's a mess. It doesn't matter that it has the worst child actor of all time.
Well, the other actors in the movie are not exactly,
right,
getting awards.
It's just a fun time, though. It's a fun time.
I gotta be honest.
Put the cookie down.
I've not seen that movie in 20 years.
Oh, I'd love to sit down and watch it with you.
Boy,
you got to put your phone, everything away. You just have to watch it. You just have to watch it.
Man, I don't know. Price would have to be right.
How's half off Friendship?
Okay. Okay, now you're talking. The Santa Claus, my grandma, Erica says the Santa Claus, my grandma didn't like very many movies, but she loved this movie every year growing up. The day after Thanksgiving, my family would all watch the Santa Claus together and, wait for it, there's more. Now that she's passed on, it's just extra special, so you can guess what we're doing the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I love that story, and the Santa Claus is a wonderful movie. It's
the best
fun.
North Pole.
It's my favorite. I'm going to make sure I get this right. Nope, I can't say that. Yeah, it's the best North Pole. I love the Santa Claus. Like, I love the bit where he has to become Santa Claus and people not thinking he's Santa Claus. But I realize Elf is still technically Santa's real, but people don't believe in a movie. I was going to say it's my favorite. People don't believe in him. Like, I love Miracle on 34th Street, but I love the Santa Claus is my go-to for that.
Yeah. Michael says Home Alone, and you know what? Something that Home Alone has that Die Hard doesn't have. Well, Die Hard has a good soundtrack, but like of classics. Home Alone has a great soundtrack of originals, and I agree. Like the soundtrack behind Home Alone is Christmassy. Like the music that the soundscape they created for Home Alone makes it feel more Christmassy.
Does. You're right. It does.
Than Die Hard does.
Correct. But I like your argument for that. Brian says, ugh, how dare you? Have you no shame? Okay, I guess we're really doing this. Candy came to my head, Christmas Vacation. I remember how funny it was from when I was young, and it has a special place in my heart. People love the Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I didn't see the Christmas Vacation until a few years ago. Yeah. I feel like it's a movie you have to have watched younger and grown up with.
Because here's my thing with that is I think the cutoff there is age 40. I think if you're 40 or older.
I agree with that, yeah.
You are all in on Christmas Vacation. And if you're younger than 40, it's a different story.
If you grew up with like prime Chevy, I don't know, all that hits for you.
Yeah, I didn't watch Christmas Vacation until I was an adult.
I didn't watch Christmas Vacation until I had seen Chevy in Community.
Yeah, I had seen it before then. I think Christmas Vacation is a funny movie. Don't get me wrong. I think it's funny. I think it's worth your it's a Christmas classic. It's just not one of my personal favorites.
It's and it's also interesting humor wise. I don't find it all that funny. The humor that was in those movies, I don't know. I feel like humor's evolved.
Well, it's for a different group of people.
It's a different group of people.
I do think it is funny. I think it's a funny movie. I do. I laugh during the movie. The cat bit's funny. Him getting the Jelly of the Month Club's funny. There's funny moments in that movie, no doubt about it. It's just not for me. It's just not a fave for me.
Shelby says Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I've heard about this forever.
I don't know what you just said. Emmett what? Who?
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It's in the the Kermit world.
Oh, Julie Nice Wonder says the best North Pole movie is Fred Claus. The worst is the Polar Express. Now, your worst is correct. I cannot believe someone said best and Fred Claus in the same sentence. I did think Fred Claus was better than most people, and I think it's mediocre. Most people hated Fred Claus. You've seen it, I assume, right?
I have. It's good.
I like Paul Giamatti as Santa. I think it's funny.
Yeah. I don't think that North Pole is better than Santa Claus 1.
I'd agree.
The Santa Claus 1. There's a few scenes like when they're going into the North Pole for the first time in the Santa Claus and it's going down and you're seeing that world. It's magic.
I think that the North Pole in Elf is up there with the Santa Claus North Pole.
Yeah.
But the Santa Claus North Pole is just more elaborate.
It's more and it's also more like the Elf North Pole is fun because it's
it's a Gulliver's Travels bit.
Yeah.
It's all a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit him. But this is just seems like just like it's been
magic.
There for years, just hundreds and hundreds of years.
I like the kids as elves, but they're not kids. They just look like kids. I don't know. All of it works.
Yeah. For sure. A lot of people say White Christmas.
Christian just says straight up Jingle All the Way is the best.
Wow.
Because of Arnold and Sinbad.
Sinbad.
And of course It's a Wonderful Life is a tag.
A lot of people said It's a Wonderful Life. A lot of people said A Christmas Story, the classics are all in here. And
when I was on Dan, I'm on this week's Filming a Movie. We watched.
You are. You're right.
A couple days ago, it came out.
Yeah, Christmas in Connecticut.
We watched Christmas in Connecticut, and I don't love White Christmas. It's not really my jam. I like the musical stuff. I don't know. It's White Christmas. Aside from White Christmas, the song.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me a bunch of Christmas feels. Christmas in Connecticut, if we're talking about older movies, all great feels.
Yeah, Christmas in Connecticut's a lot of fun.
It's a really fun movie.
A lot of fun. Ton of fun.
So entertaining Christmas. A couple of people put Pickler movies and stuff like that just to be fun.
Yeah, Michael said Mistletoe Promise to
Agreed. Agreed. Mistletoe Promise, the best. 9 Lives of Christmas, says Nicole, 100%. We did it, everybody. Congratulations.
Hey, Merry Christmas and Merry 2 weeks off to
Thank
us,
you.
Brand.
We're taking 2 weeks off because let's be honest, if you're working over the next 2 weeks,
there's probably nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing we can say.
Probably took too many days off, and you have to make that time up now.
It's not. That's kind of on us. You don't get to the 23rd and go to work, and then you're on your way, and you hear our podcast and go, you know what?
maybe
I will take it off. So we're just not going to do it. We're not no-go from us. We're going to take some of our own medicine.
Yeah, we're going to take a couple weeks off.
That's exactly right.
I love it.
We will leave you with a Crew a Coup, where one of our members reads you pointed to me.
Yeah, well, Tracy,
she's back.
She's in my ear, and she told me to point to you. I don't know why. Trace, why did you tell me to do that?
I just like to see you point.
Yeah, okay.
Got those fingies.
Oh, no, Trace.
Weird.
I was going to file that with HR.
Very weird. Yeah. We'll see you guys in the new year. Until then, Merry Christmas. Take the day off. Have a holly one. Please leave some cookies for me. Santa is a thief.
Whoa. Coming in hot with Santa's a thief over here.
I think what she's getting at there is that Santa always takes all the cookies, doesn't leave any for Trace.
Interesting.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.